My top things Americans do better from a German perspective. Number one, optimism. It's insane if you compare both cultures because I grew up my whole life, obviously, in Germany. People are way more pessimistic. They see way more of the negative stuff. And in the US, people are way more willing to go out of their way to help you. They are, yeah, rags to riches, American dream, you can make it, it's never too late, don't give up. Everybody can pursue opportunities. You can see that when it comes to, for example, starting your own business, people want you to succeed. They don't want you to fail. They believe that you can win, I can win, we both can win. And there's way less competition, there's way less judgment. People are just way more down to try it out. And even if they fail, they pick it up, try it again. Number two, flexible career paths. In Germany, you go to high school, you go to college, and then you stick to that career. If you study something, you will take that job and you will basically stay on that career path for the rest of your life until you die. And in the US, it's so normal that you have a side hustle, that you do freelancing, that you completely change your career path. And I think that's beautiful and also so important because when you're 18, you don't know what you're going to do for the rest of your life. You don't even know what's going on. I met so many people in the US who have a degree in biology and then they do marketing or they did international management and now they do finances in the US. If you have work experience, that's way more important than a degree. In Germany, it's way more important what's on paper, your degrees, and in the US, they're way more willing to take a chance in you. They are way more willing to teach you, even if you don't have a lot of work experience. If you're smart and you're a quick thinker and you are motivated and a hard worker, that's all they need. Next up, convenience. There are pickup stores, you can get your groceries delivered to the door, everything is drive-through, which is also great for pharmacies because when you're really sick, you can barely make it to your car, so not being forced to go inside a store. In Germany, there's a bakery, there's a pharmacy, there's a grocery store, there's a butcher, and here there's one store and it has everything you need. Really convenient. Now that I'm a mom, I can't imagine running errands and going to 5, 6 different stores with a stroller or multiple kids. I love just having the convenience to going to one store, one location, and I can buy everything. Something also really beautiful about the US is this entrepreneur mindset. Almost everyone I know tried to start a business, does some freelancing, tries to make, money with their hobby, and they have their business cards. They work hard, they go from door to door. That's also a way bigger thing in the US that people just knock on your door and they're like, hey, can I mow your lawns? Or hey, I'm a new real estate agent, here's my business card. So people hustle and they are just, in my opinion, way more motivated to just start their own business and not be in this hamster wheel of having a corporate job until you die. And I love that because I am honestly the same way. Last but not least, friendly strangers. And that makes the biggest difference. When I moved here, I didn't know anybody, and making friends can be challenging, especially when you're older. So in the US, it's so much easier that just strangers talk to you and they invite you to barbecue, they invite you to, I don't know, to the beach, and they, even the small talk. And I know it's controversial because some people say, that's not real, they don't really care. And if you're at the grocery store and the cashier's like, how's it going? Yes, maybe they don't want your sob story that you broke up with your boyfriend, but I think they do care. They do want to have a small talk. You don't want to just be quiet and look at each other and not talk to each other for 10 minutes while they bag your groceries. And I love that. It's so much easier to make friends, to build a community. Same with random compliments. That never happens in Germany. Here you walk around and the girl's like, hey, I love your jeans. Or, hey, this is a really cute top. Or, you're a really great mom. And it's so fun because I never did that, but now that I live here, I started also complimenting other people if I think this is really nice, because sometimes you make someone's day. That sometimes you have a really tough day and then someone's like, hey, you did good, and it's a stranger, your heart just opens up. You're like, wow, this is amazing. Or you're like in an elevator and yeah, you just talk to someone or they smile and do a little small talk because why not? And someone's like, hey, have a blessed day. I think that's so fun. I love that about the culture here. Let me know if you want a part 2.